Navigating Tokyo's complex transportation system can be a bit overwhelming, but with some guidance, you'll find it quite efficient and convenient. Tokyo's train and subway networks are the primary way to get around the city, as the city is served by the JR and several private subway and train companies, including the Tokyo Metro and To Subway. Here's a breakdown of the essentials for getting around Tokyo. It all starts upon your arrival in Tokyo, whether you're arriving at Narita International Airport or Haneda Airport. The first thing you must do is to get your IC card. IC cards are transportation cards which you can use on all forms of transportation besides the Shinkansen. They can be purchased from two different companies, Suica and Pasmo, but due to the shortage of chips for these IC cards, iPhone users can add IC cards to their wallet, so they don't actually have to have the physical card around. If you are going to be in Japan for less than 28 days, I recommend getting the Welcome Suica card. With an IC card, you don't need to worry about buying individual tickets each time you take a ride, saving both time and stress. If you plan to travel outside of Tokyo via the Shinkansen, consider getting the JR Pass. It offers unlimited JR train rides, including certain Shinkansen lines, and can be economical if you plan to be taking multiple long-distance train rides. However, due to the hike in prices on the JR Pass, if you are not going to be using the Shinkansen multiple times, it may not be worth it. There are two primary ways to get to and from Narita International Airport. The first way is via the Narita Express, a fast train service to Tokyo, Shinjuku, Shibuya, and Yokohama. The second way is via the Keisai Skyliner, a high-speed train to Ueno and Napori, connecting with the Yamanote line. Getting to and from, the first way is via the Tokyo Monorail, which connects with Haneda Airport with JR Hamamatsuku Station, which links with the Yamanote line. The second way is via the Kiku line, which offers a convenient transfer to Shinagawa and other Tokyo Metro and To subway lines. The Kiku line eventually connects with the Asakusa line, which is one of the main subway lines in Tokyo. These are the key JR lines used in Tokyo. The Yamanote line, as mentioned before, is a circular line that connects the major areas of Tokyo, including Shibuya, Shinjuku, Tokyo Station, and Akihabara, and many others. It's a great way for first-time visitors to Tokyo to get around the popular neighborhoods. Opened in 1885, the Yamanote line is a popular route for tourists and locals alike. It is one of the oldest lines in Tokyo and passes through some of the city's most famous neighborhoods. The JR Chu line runs east to west and is ideal for getting between Tokyo Station and Shinjuku really quickly. The Chu line is the only JR line to cross the Yamanote line. The Keihin-Tohoku line is a busy line connecting the cities of Saitama, Central Tokyo, and Yokohama, among others. The line's name is derived from Tokyo, Yokohama, and the Tohoku main line, written in Japanese characters. The line has been in operation for well over 100 years, having taken on its first passengers in 1914. Tokyo Metro and To subway lines. The metro system connects most major sites. Each line has a color and letter code which makes it easy for navigation. Popular lines on the Tokyo Metro are the Tozai, Ibiya, Marunouchi, and Kyoto line. On the To subway line, the Asakusa line, Mita line, and Shinjuku lines are very popular. The Welcome Suica card is an e-money card for moving around and shopping. No deposit is needed, and the Welcome Suica card can be used for 28 days from the date of purchase. Get through the automatic ticket gate with just a tap of the card. The best part is that the Welcome Suica card can be used all throughout Japan, and you can load more fare onto your card as well. Read more info by clicking the link in the description below. Get the unlimited JR Pass starting at $333 for 7 days or $533 for 14 days. While quite pricey now, if you are going to be riding on JR lines or Shinkansen lines quite a bit during your trip, it might be worth looking into. With this all-in-one ticket, you won't have to worry about getting any other pass. And the best part is that you can reserve your seats on a train ahead of time. Use my link to get your JR Pass in Japan using Klook. Shinjuku Station is the busiest station in the world, as the Guinness World Records lists Shinjuku Station as the busiest transport hub globally, with around 3.5 million passengers passing through it daily. Shinjuku is and has been for several years now the busiest train station in the world. It boasts a staggering amount of passengers and has 12 different train lines running through it, with 36 platforms, 5 different rail companies, and more than 200 entrances and exits. It's such a huge complex that a special app was designed to help visitors navigate the station without getting lost. As the busiest railway station in the world, Shinjuku is connected to almost everywhere, with almost a dozen different railway lines to be exact, including the Yamanote line, and is very easy to get to. Use the JR2 lines from Tokyo Station, which takes about 15 minutes, or the Yamanote line from Ueno Station, which takes about 25 minutes. Shinjuku is accessible via all JR lines, making it an ideal hub for all first-time visitors. Navigating Shinjuku Station is an experience in itself, and once you get the hang of it, it can be surprisingly manageable. A close second to Shinjuku Station, Shibuya Station is an extremely busy and major train station in Tokyo. Look out for artwork by Taro Akamaro and the statue of Hachuku, a loyal Japanese Akito dog who waited outside the station for his master for 9 years, near one of the many exits. Shibuya has many other sights to offer, including the world-famous Shibuya Scramble, one of the busiest intersections in the world. Every day, thousands of people scramble across it in all directions in a wonderful, chaotic pulse. Tokyo Station is a traditional red brick building which wouldn't look out of place in London. Tokyo Station is well worth a visit whether you're a train aficionado or not. A 5-minute walk from the Imperial Palace and home to the luxurious Tokyo Station Hotel. This industrial era landmark is well worth a visit. Train spotters with a love of tradition as well as international tourists with a taste of history. While there, check out Ikeben Ya Matsuri, a shop in the station's main passage which sells more than 200 types of Ikeben, packed lunches for train journeys across Japan. Tamachi Station is one of the many stations built in the early 20th century as part of Tokyo's rapid modernization during the Meiji era. Inaugurated on December 16, 1909, it became the 16th station on the Yamanote line. The area where Tamachi Station stands today did not exist over a century ago. Until the early 1900s, it was just a portion of the Tokyo Bay. Extensive land reclamation was carried out to fill in the area and enable urbanization. The station opened a few years after the developments were completed. There are 2 JR East rail stops at Tamachi Station, the Yamanote line and the Keihin-Tohoku line, both very busy lines. Tokyo Shinkansen, often referred to as the Shinkansen when talking about high-speed trains in Japan, is a marvel of rail technology and a convenient way to travel across Japan. Tokyo is a major hub for several Shinkansen lines that connects the city to various regions. The Tokaido Shinkansen connects Tokyo with Osaka, passing through major cities like Yokohama, Nagoya, and Kyoto. It is one of the busiest and most popular Shinkansen lines and features trains like Nozomi, Hikara, and Kodama. The Tokyo Shinkansen network is known for punctuality, comfort, and safety. The train interiors are spacious and quiet with large windows and reclining seats. Some trains offer green cars, which are first-class cars and grand-class luxury options. Travelers can buy JR passes, which cover many Shinkansen lines, making traveling across Japan both convenient and economical for tourists. Use Klook to book Shinkansen tickets. They are an official partner of railway companies and are trusted by more than 1 million travelers. Simply scan your QR code on your voucher and you're good to go, leaving more time for your adventure. The best part about purchasing your Shinkansen tickets from Klook is that you can choose your seat preference and pay in multiple different ways. Use my link to book your Shinkansen tickets from Tokyo to Osaka. Wayaway provides travelers with the best rates on airplane tickets, and with the Wayaway Plus membership plan, you can get cash back on flights, accommodation, car rentals, tours, and more. Use my links in the description below to get a Plus membership and get the Android app. Look for cheap flights to Tokyo from Hong Kong using Wayaway. Here are some transportation tips. Google Maps provides highly accurate real-time train and subway schedules in Tokyo, including platform numbers and transfers. An alt app you can use, like NaviTime, is useful for planning routes and seeing fare costs with English support. Both the JR and subway maps are very easy to read, and the stations are color-coded with each station being numbered. Most stations in Tokyo have English signs, especially in the tourist-heavy areas. Keep an eye out for them, and you'll be able to find your way around more easily. Try to avoid peak times, as trains can get crowded during weekday mornings from 7 to 9 a.m. and evenings from 5 to 7 p.m., especially the case on commuter lines. Avoid these times for a more comfortable experience. Also, do keep in mind train etiquette in Japan. Try to keep phone calls to a minimum and use priority seats only if necessary. People generally keep conversation volume low, which adds to the peacefulness of Tokyo's transit. Although Japan's rail network may appear intimidating at first glance, once you get the hang of it, it is quite easy to navigate, especially if your destination is along the Yamanote line.